talking about legalize it. The time has just come. Don't feel no way. And don't feel like this 1914 business can work forever. In Ethiopia, where I originated, where culture originated, herb is a part of my culture. Smoking herb is a sacrament, not a sacrilege. Not smoking herb is violating my own constitutional rights.
My father was more than just a reggae musician. He was a founding member of the Wailers and a voice for the people, an activist who fought for equality, justice, and the legalization of cannabis. His music was his platform to fight for these rights until the very end of his life. So today, we would like to welcome you to Peter Tosh Town in Westmoreland, Jamaica.
And this tribute is an abbreviation of the term Peter. Peter, prophet, entertainer, teacher, elevate righteousness. Loving, caring, sharing, but don't press a man, fearing. Toby, Michelle, Iron, Yambi, Dave, Gamel, Stevie. Some hurt marks he left for misviewing. Yeah. Get up, stand up for your rights. For this, apartheid gives him a fight. As the ganja minister, them threaten in life and health with death and danger. Legalize it. Him say good for asthma, glaucoma and the rest. Then put him words to the test and see it now. It pass with flying red, gold and green test. Peter, prophet, entertainer, teacher, elevate righteousness.
Peter Tosh, me no want compare. But Peter Tosh is one of them soul level. I don't know if I say Jamaica, but since I Jamaica we're there and Jamaica is the topic also. Jamaica need to use Peter Tosh music to bring sanity to this place. And not just his music, his interviews. This man is so great. This man has spoken, well spoken. This man has said so many things in creation that if the powers that is, the powers that be, would go through Peter Tosh, play all of his music, but play some of his interviews. Nobody go for the one them where I tell you about your gungo cloth and but yeah, which is positive too, you know. But play is logical reasoning.
The black man was taken from the east to the west, 21,000 miles away. Doesn't make him leave his culture behind.
Yeah.
See, it is his tradition.
Stop that train, I baby. People tell me that it won't take too long, whether I'm right or wrong.
Peter Tosh movement, you know, it's as we always said, it's a positive vibration. That vibration is ancient. So you find where that vibration was in Africa, that vibration was on the slave ship, and that vibration came here.
Reggae music, it comes from the heart. If you listen to the beat of the drum, it's a heartbeat music, and everyone has a heart, irrespective of what it's made out of.
That heartbeat rhythm never dropped from sky. In our culture, we have an ancient rhythm that came across the ocean.
And many that we look at before, whether you want to say, look at Nani, Kojo, whosoever you want to look at to say was fighting against certain injustice. Marcus Garvey plugged into it, and Peter came and plugged into it.
So in that drum rhythm, That drum rhythm, when they hold a Nyabingi groundation, is an intense spiritual groundation. And then from that comes out that dance, that elevation dance. Because Rastafari, they're dealing with another kind of ethereal energy. And so the movement structure is not like Kumina that is grounded on the earth and pulling the toes because it's calling ancestors. It's lifted because in that lifting, they're carrying the energy into the heavens. That's the energy of spirituality. So the spirituality comes out in the drumming, the chanting, and the dancing.
And the good thing about Peter now, he had a medium in order to now to magnify it, which was reggae music. And he used that medium well in order to really sell the message of the Africans and the movement.
Rastafari is the memory of the Jamaican people. It has been the movement which has held the memory of who we are as a people, African people, people who need to focus on where we are from and where we need to go.
Once upon a time, when I first came to this planet Earth, I was told and taught and brainwashed that herb, otherwise known as ganja, is the most dangerous drugs and poison. And I was taught to be afraid of it. And it's a good thing I am in permanent link with Jah. Why I say Jah? I don't take influences from men.
The leaders of the country and the society and the sect never really approve of those things that the Wailers related to, as far as the people was concerned. So our songs were not popular in those ears, but it was popular in the ears of the people who it affected, who were affected by what we sang about.
Peter Tosh was a teacher and still is a teacher and will always be a teacher. Peter Tosh do things what other guys don't do and don't say, are afraid to say. That's why I like his teachings, because he doesn't say this and he means that. That's principle, see? And it mixed with morality. So he balanced them, Yeah, they say he was aggressive, but when you know that you are right, you don't believe that you are right. Because most people believe things. Believing doesn't make it right. People tell lies and people believe lies. The power of the book of life tell you that, my son, in all you get things in life, get knowledge and understanding. But wisdom you must seek. So you got to know what is wisdom is all about. And the beginning of wisdom is to depart from evil. That's what Peter tell them all the while.
Peter Tosh's album is the first that I own as an individual. Peter Tosh embodies what I think Jamaica is about. Especially when you do a little travel, you see that Jamaica is not just a passive, airy, no problem kind of people. We are fierce, and we are not people who you can put in a box and dictate to necessarily. I think the strength of character and will power is something that we draw inspiration from.
Peter, prophet, entertainer, teacher, elevate righteousness. He's a mystic man and he was not wrong. Remember put half a tree, the bangarang, them bust up him head and hand like sliced beef and ham. Me did there. The doctor them say he was no ordinary man. Extraordinary, strong. Remember the two that ride around town, Mr. and Mrs. Brown? With a thing, them a fly back round and pick off Peter crown. Me know him grave, but him still stand brave. Watch him now. Stand round, instruct and a direct, motivate. Found me a whole heap of them, man. We can remember one time, in the 70s there, he asked me to escort him come a country from Solitaire Road in Kingston. So, in the drive a Sunbeam, them time there. You know what I mean? Hunter, Sunbeam Hunter. And I tell you, say, when them man that drive, if your heart did there so, and you're very coward, we run a certain reach. Because me I tell you, he's a manager about nuts.
A fond memory. Like going to stage show to see him for the first time was in Treehouse Club, Negre.
Alright, let me tell you one now when I know Peter Tosh stuff. We got one stage show with him down at Negril.
At midnight, show play him, you know. And him don't come till 2 in the night. In a shelter tirade. Tell him can't take it no more. He walk out till I robe with a heartless smile, and start sing.
About 2 o'clock, he wakes up and he comes on the stage. Moments after, rain start to fall. Dew and then it start to fall. And all of the members of the band, they run off the stage, cover the music and run off. And Peter just sit on the front part of the stage. And he take a drum and put between his legs. Until his spliff wet up and out. His glasses was wet, he take them off and put one side. And he stay there and he chant and chant and chant until the rain stop. And then the other guys come back and he finish the show.
I saw them take off for them instrument off the stage. And Peter stage just said, I said, lightning burst him up. From down in the west there. I said, Almighty God.
So every time Babylon acted, and we look at why Babylon is acting, it didn't make any sense. And if it didn't make any sense, then it needed to be rebelled against. You know, and that is where Peter took it on himself to become one of the main agents in fighting against injustice.
Singing background vocals for Peter on No Nuclear War, fight against apartheid. You know, you hear about apartheid. One thing I'm proud of being a Jamaican. We are one of the first advocates. We're loud through reggae music. We'll sensitize a lot of people in the world about apartheid before it got fashionable. Peter Tosh was one of those that was chanting down apartheid before it became this fashionable. You know, you go to America and have an anti-apartheid, oh my God. A rebel named Peter Tosh did that.
Cold Blood as a recording, Down Presser Man, all of these represent the ways in which Peter Tosh took on not just activism in a global context, but also in a local context.
Peter Tosh was advocating enough things, Mystic Man and all those things that, you know. So I think that in terms of what he represented, he was ahead of his time. He was an incredible thinker, and everything that he is now being recognized for is in reggae music. He's so deserving.
I personally think that Peter Tosh is just one of them God picked me. They say, me I have you for a special purpose. Come, my son, do this. Go to the world. Preach to the world. Even if you are going to stay at one spot, preach to the world. Tell the world about the world. Because them not even know who are living in the world and know the world. How can you know the world and I do so much wrongs in the world? So I think Peter was divine, is divine, and continuously be divine. So I don't really think Belmont or Jamaica or anywhere mold Peter. Peter just one special son from the Almighty. S-U-N, from the Almighty.
Biblically, Peter and Andrew are brother, angels of the same feather. To challenge this revolutionary weather. Look there, him fall down, but him just pick himself up, dust himself off, and I start all over again. Peter, prophet, entertainer, teacher, elevate righteousness. He said, why must I cry these tears from mine eyes? Why must I carry all these heavy loads when just love was my great sins? I don't want no nuclear war. It fills the world with evil scars. While in his songs, there's a melody that is like medicine for you and I. 400 years and the people, my people, still can't see. We don't have to fight each other to be free. You hear rhythm, you hear melody. You have to till him get my lightest. Unlock my broker eye, culture not still a cry. At the right time chose, now I'm stepping razor shows. Them give him pie and never get by. Them give him brother dap and a him, them still can't stop. I don't want to unscramble Tosh, cause they go spell shot. Simon I go stop.
On the next episode, we focus on Belmont, the real-life Tosh Town.
Of Belmont.
There's a positive vibration that it vibrates.
Belmont is a result. But I know from IIU.
So Belmont Academy aims to become the region school of choice.